Bang, bang, bang.
What's up, Titan X? I'm starting to really like using that intro because we're getting into the bull run, and that's the energy we need to have every damn day. Let's go. All right. How's everybody doing? Y'all having a good day? I got my
What's
buddy
up,
here.
buddy?
What's going on, man?
Hey, that intro though, that looks sick. Who made that?
I did, actually.
What?
Believe it
You're
or
that
not.
creative? No, I'm playing.
Yeah, right. You make enough failed videos and send them to your friends. They're like, that's stupid. That's stupid. That's not so bad. Okay, that's getting better. So that was like version 15.
It's cool, man. I like it.
Yeah. If I can get better background removal, I'll clean up those astronauts. You won't have those little blocks of black in the background, but it's not bad. It works.
It works for now.
How you doing?
Post buddy.
Conference. Is this the first time we've been on stream since conference? I feel like
I've done a few already.
I mean us.
I need to pick it up. I got us together. Yes. Yeah.
Feels like forever ago.
Yeah, for real though. How much money you've made already?
I have not cashed anything out. I saw you took some nice profits and got yourself a nice steak dinner and some furniture, making the missus happy.
Yeah, you already know it.
Yeah,
Lotus,
I
man.
saw
Lotus
that.
is good.
Lotus is looking really good. We're gonna definitely have to talk about that.
Yep. I'm really glad I held a majority of it too. Well, not majority, but I'm glad I held a good amount. Like to 90 cent, 80 something cent. I can't remember. That was a good little cash out right there.
What'd you do? Did you mine and then buy on market on day one?
On day one, I bought, and I would have had a better average, man. Believe it or not. Like some of my private members, they got in at 3.5, 4.5 cent. Can you believe that?
Ooh.
My Ethereum transaction just didn't go through, so I had to log into another wallet where I had Ethereum in it, and it went through at 9 cent per token. Yeah,
you're just like, come on.
Yeah, literally though. Yo, you should have seen me. I had my table and I was like, come on. My girl was like, what are you doing over there? Are you hitting your
That sounds like me when I'm bridging somewhere. Where is it?
Yeah, literally.
Why is it not? Oh, there it is.
For that stuff to hit too. But yeah, 9 cent, man. That's a heck of a good average.
So 9 cents, you did a little cashing out.
I was doing cashing out at 20 cents, 25 cents, 28 cents. And then I held like 5-ish% all the way to like 80, 90 cents, give or take. Just to see what it does.
And then you kind of sold out the rest out there. And then did you start over?
Pretty much, yeah. A steak dinner. Got ourselves some nice furniture for free. Pretty much everything was for free. Even Maya got a couple of chew toys, just stuff around the house. I took care of my Audi that needed a little bit of maintenance done because, oh my goodness, that thing looks expensive. Yeah, it hurts. German cars, man.
Yeah, pretty much. I had a friend who ran a German car shop, and he did very, very well. And I asked him once, and he was like, German cars, dude. That's all he ever said.
If you know how to work on them, that's some money, man.
That's funny.
It's crazy.
Utah says like and share on all socials. I appreciate you, sir.
Please do. That.
Alex is super impressed about you getting in at 9 cents. I think everybody is. It's funny though, because we have these launches and people don't necessarily fully embrace them, and then something happens a couple days later and you're like, oh, everybody else is now rushing in now, even though it literally launched days ago. So kudos to you, sir, for buying on day one. Nice job.
Appreciate it. It's not always going to turn out that way, but hey, the little that do, hey, you got to let that thing ride out. Enjoy it.
I mean, at this point, it's definitely more the majority have done at least a 10x at some point. So getting into a project and then bailing a couple days later seems a bit premature to me.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially when, it's kind of wild because we've been in the, this crypto world where it was always, hodl. And then now we're in this new, kind of like when you find the profit, take it when you can. But then people take it to such an extreme that they get into something and then just a couple of days later, they're like, oh, I'm out. And you're like, it's not even out of the launch phase. Like,
Right.
It really stuns me that no one DCAs when something goes down right now. They just bail out. And you're like, okay, you're going to have to tough in.
Way too easily. Way too early.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you think about the conference?
Pretty chill, man. I was in and out of the conference itself, but whenever I was there, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't know if you remember or saw the little clip where Jake and I had that moment where he was like slapping it. So I forgot what. Yeah, you saw it. That thing was so fucking funny.
I did. Don't ask me when it was or where it was in that conference, but yes, I do remember that. The whole thing's just a big blur now at this point.
It went by quick though. I feel like, well, at least I felt like it went by fast.
Alex is wondering if we see that Lotus opportunity. Well, I mean, there's almost always an opportunity in everything in this situation somewhere, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. We could talk about Lotus right now. We can go right into it.
Let's go ahead.
What are some of the opportunities that hang on. Good Lord. I just opened up the wrong window. I don't know if anyone heard that audio, but I opened up a YouTube window and it was our stream.
It was girls. Oh, no.
Well, that'd be better. That's a lot better than looking at myself. Okay, let's pull Lotus up. Top of the screen we go. Okay, so what do I see with Lotus? I see with Lotus, personally, one of the things that I was really excited about was that Lotus Bloom. And when it went up past the $1, that Lotus Bloom became really hard to get to. It dipped to 25 cents at some point.
Yeah,
bigger opportunity to get the Lotus Bloom right there. Yeah. So I along those lines, staking. There's an opportunity to buy low and stake. So
and it's staying really well within that 30-cent range too.
And it's holding up. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's possibly creating an accelerated price floor because of its accelerated difficulty of mining? Or are we just too early to even...
It's still too early. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm trying to throw a narrative on it already. What do you see when you see this chart? Do you just see contrarian opportunity that we're, barely out of the gate here?
Switch over to the 4-hour, if you don't mind. Thank you. Yeah. Well. There's actually that support level. Right.
Do you want to bring your screen up so you can do the TA and not rely on me for moving the chart around?
Yeah, we could do that actually. That works. I'm gonna get the contract. Lotus contract, making sure everything's good. Okay, I'm about to share my screen.
I have an entire folder of all the DEX screener pages saved on everything.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, bro. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah. I can tell. Oh, yeah, did he do a nice little bounce? I got in. I actually got in today again at like 31 and 29. I
bought the dip at 50. That was where I came in. When it came down to 50, I was like, I'll take that.
Oh, no wonder it bounced. Yeah. So 3-1, 3-2 seem to have this support level. I'm gonna draw a line. You could consider this a support level. It's still too early, but still. Yeah, it's not bad actually. That's a really good bounce from right here. Nah, but if this breaks, we're definitely gonna go down to like 15 cent. A little heads up.
I would maybe expect that break to happen tomorrow. If it is, Yeah. after the 8-day window
Yep.
to stake closes on the first one. I said that wrong. After the window to stake for the very first 8-day window closes.
It barely dipped down. That would have been nice to have gone in at like 22, 24 cents and stake that. Ooh. That would have been the play. It ain't bad though.
Well, the play is always obvious in retrospect, ain't it?
Yep.
I tell you though, you have been getting some legendary calls recently.
Well, I did a video about TinyX. When was it? Yesterday, about my prediction about what's going to happen, and it looks like it's doing just that. We barely were going to touch the resistance up here, and we didn't even get there. We got rejected pretty much instantly, and now the 1334 look like they're going to cross. This is my prediction line. So I kind of want to say it's going to happen, but I don't want to be negative about it. I don't want to call FUD, but you know how some people are. Because that 1334 is getting really close from each other. If we cross, we will for sure drop down and retest this support level down below, like sub 1, give or take.
Hey, we're in volatile territory, and I've been saying this for a long time, because any miners you started in January right now at 5 zeros and a 1 are 3-4x. So, you know, if people choose to cheat right now, yeah, it's going to affect the chart. But remember, every one of those people that cheats right now, they're cheating their 3-4x. Yeah. They're going to have to come buy back in right now at this level and then wait for another 3-4x to go cheat out. So, you know, all that, every cheat you see right now, just think about it. You know, a portion of them are people who bought in at much lower prices and they won't be able to sell later. So, fuck it, let them. Take it as a celebration. Right? Every early person.
I kind of want this to happen, because if you really think about it, it's a genius plan if I'm right, and if Jake is in the same track that he wants to do this. All that unstaking that's happening, it's going to be trillions of coins from now until I think the next 100 days or something like that. Well, in the next few days, it's quite a good chunk that is going to be unlocked. And it kind of matches with the TA, because if the price drops, it's getting rid of the weak hands, is getting rid of all the people that just want to exit in general. And that way, of course, you know, the whole project of Shogun, which makes sense because he's been promoting it a lot lately, X28, you know, all his stuff. Then the version 1 buy and burn will be activated. I feel like it's all too obvious that that's the scenario, if you get me. I think that's what Jake is just waiting for, this to play.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, so far everything has, in retrospect, seemed very perfectly choreographed.
It's insane. I don't freaking get it. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense.
So what do you think about the V1, since you talked about that? And this is just a dumb hypothetical, because you know, I mean, at this point, with all the buy and burns there are, the V1 and the V2 don't even matter on TitanX at this point. But what do you think in a Christmas wish scenario? When would you deploy the V1 if you're if you have the magic hands and you got the magic keys? Well, when would you want to see it done?
I mean, looking at the TA, I would do it after these 1334 would cross, and once we retest that sub 1 area, that's where I would click it on. To be honest with you, that's the perfect time to be able to do it, because then we would cross bullish with the buy and burn and all that activated, with the protocols coming out here in mid-November ish, November 8th, give or take. All of that activated will cause this 1334 to, this is literally just a full freaking reset. I've been saying that for quite a minute, actually. It's all a reset. And in order for us to see another move like this, we have to have this play out. We could head hell so much higher, man. If we break out this yellow line, I think I was told, who did I tell? I said a 5 zeros and a 4 was the next range. So about a 4x from here.
Break out of that yellow line. You think 4x from there is the next target?
If we manage to break through that yellow line, yeah. 5 zeros and a 4 would be up next.
Let's go, people.
That would be pretty achievable in my eyes.
Revo, I don't know. However, I think we are trying to come up with that on one of the dashboards to have a system-wide buy and burn total, because that would be a really awesome thing. Because that's, you know, like, let's face it, one of the things that made TitanX so successful in the beginning was looking at those buy and burns, those verifiable in the future, you know, buy pressure, you know, that got you really excited. And, you know, maybe even people who didn't understand it could see there's $18 million in future buy pressure.
Yeah.
You know, if we can tally all those up and be like, you know, at some point, hey, you know, here's the system, here's the market cap, here's the liquidity. By the way, there's another 40 million stored up in all these buy and burns.
Yep.
So that would be awesome to show that. So I think that's coming, Revo. But as of right now, I don't know that number off the top of my head.
And
I'm
Ethereum is finally starting to see some movement too. It hit like 2,800 not too long ago. Like yesterday or something like that. It was doing so good, bro.
That's movement.
Yeah, it's something. I'm telling you, it's a heartbeat.
I know. Anything at this point.
Yep.
But at this point, I'm kind of fine. Ethereum can just lag for a little bit longer while we just keep chugging along. Because then what a slingshot that's going to be.
That would be nice. It would be the perfect storm. That's what I keep saying. I'm like, how is this so perfect timed? It's insane.
This is a very open-ended question. What's your price prediction for TitanX DragonX?
What is the price of DragonX right now? Let's see. I'm gonna bring it up right now. I'm getting the contract.
Not 12 times TitanX, I think.
4 zeros and a 14.86. I think I might still have my charting still here. Yeah. That's funny. Hey, that's still bullish in my eyes. Still looking pretty good. It touched perfect support on the 34 right here on the purple. But it needs to stay above 15.3. As long as it stays above 15.3, I feel like we could retest the 19 area. But didn't DragonX, didn't Eric say he stopped the buy and burn for now, right?
I didn't hear him say he stopped it, but I heard someone say they stopped that. It was stopped.
Something like that. I saw it on Twitter or something.
Yeah, I think I did see that.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because you want to preserve the ETH and all that.
Well, you know, like we were saying with Jake, if you're anticipating some rotation out as these stakes unlock, then it would be a waste to burn any DragonX right now.
Yeah.
Because if we're bonded with TitanX and TitanX goes down 10, 20, 30%, you know, if it has a bunch of unlocks and people leave the system, then DragonX gets pulled down with it. Then you turn the buy and burn back on, then it's much more beneficial.
Right.
That's my idea. But I think I'm smart, so that's also a problem.
That would make sense. And then what if they turn on V1 and Eric at the same time turns on his?
I don't even know what that would look like, man. That would be crazy.
That would be an interesting scenario.
I almost wouldn't want to see them try it before we watch all the Volt pillars get launched at once. Because that might be a good, you know, way to see what will multiple buy and burn pressures be. Because all the Volt pillars add some, I got to go back to it, but I'm pretty sure all the Volt pillars are going to add pressure back to Volt. So if you have 10 pillars launching at once, even if they have just a small amount going back to Volt, that's 10 different buy and burns hitting Volt. That's, you know, or some sort of, you know,
Right.
So
But
I would
something
be.
big for sure is going to happen November 8th, though.
Well, November 8th is the first pillar launch. And then
Yep.
they keep saying November 8th is
Something's going to happen. Like on Jake's side, is something big is going to happen.
Well, did you hear the stream I did yesterday? It was started with the dude, and then Allie showed up, Mike Dean showed up, Kool-Aid showed up, Jake showed up, and Jake said that Jake had been teasing us for a long time, saying that X28 will be when it's needed, when it's ready. Maybe I'm gonna hold it in my back pocket for like a whale killer move. And then he was saying by the end of the year, probably at the end of the year. But now he just said soon. And he's going to launch it and Shogun at the same time, possibly.
At the same time. Yeah, I think I did see
or like
where
right
he
after
also
each other.
He also said that like X28 is like done, like it's been done for 2 months, I think, or something like that.
Yeah. And he said that many, many times. He's just holding it in reserve waiting.
Yep.
And he's like, that's
crazy, man. That's some crazy patience. I would have clicked that that launch button so fast.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know what's going. Is it something simple? We're just not thinking. Is November 8th the last of one of the big supply releases? Is it the last of? I don't know. What is November 8th? Chat, what do you think? What's the significance of November 8th? Is there any reason? I don't know. What do you think?
Revo, I do have a full-on YouTube video explaining the 1334 and how to set it up and everything. Some people charge for it. I did it for free. All I really ask is just a little sub button and go ahead and follow Mo while you're at it. So that's literally all I ask for it. A lot of people pay hundreds of dollars, some even thousands of dollars for that type of information. I did it for free.
That's what's up. Okay, let's see if I can suss this out for us. This dashboard's loading super slow on my end. Damn it.
I did have a $750 claim today on one of my stakes. What do I do with it? The options.
I had 25 billion Titanex unlock a day or two ago. I know. I was like, I wish this was just still locked up because now I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's quite a big chunk, man.
So much, dude. I was like, I'm gonna fuck this up.
Yeah. That was a stake or was that a miner's?
It was a bunch of miners that were done by like maybe February, and I staked it until after day 369.
Okay. Look at that mini whale.
Yeah, we'll see with what I do with it. I may not be a mini whale pretty soon.
after this stream, texting me.
Depending on how I ape. I went all in on Lotus at $1.50. Damn.
That's the one thing I said I did not want to do. That right there. Have like that much claiming in one single time period is dangerous. Golly. I had to scatter my stuff around, yo. 750 here, monthly 1Ks, every weeklies are like 300 to 400. I'm good till 2027.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
It's already gone.
Golly.
All 25 billion. I because of what you're saying right there, I was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Fuck it, we're splitting it. And I just started splitting it in between all these protocols. And I was like, I'm not okay, there, it's already done. Now I can't all of a sudden be like, oh my god, I want to throw 20 billion into this one. I was like, no, don't fucking go all in on anything.
Golly.
So I took all those billions and I split it all up split the wallets. Got to
Well, that's one way to do it,
more
though. That's one way
more
to do it.
diversified. That way, I can't. If I want to go all in, I'm gonna have to go into all those fucking wallets and transfer everything. And I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's some great dividend payouts, man. Like you can literally just come back. Like you probably won't forget, but let's say you just forget, like, oh, I forgot I invested into Element 280. You log into the wallet like a month from now, and you have a few $1,000 just laying there.
No lie. One of my problems right now is remembering, and not necessarily remembering, but yeah, getting all the paydays and all the payouts timed in all these different systems. Today I realized I was, I'm already a day late on claiming my Blaze staking payout, and I was like, oh my god, the Blaze staking payout, of course. What? How did I forget? So like, I need like an Element 280, but for staking.
Yep, I agree. Like these funds that we're messing around with right now, it's like, oh, it's $5,000 now, $500 now, bro. By the end of the year, maybe by mid next year, we would have been probably regretting us even doing anything. It could be worth stupid money.
I know, right?
We're moving it around like nothing.
I know, and I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, I'm really starting to feel like the smartest possible move is getting this money into the system to come out later in future Titan X, because that shit's going to be worth so much fucking money. That's the whole game we're playing. If we think Titan X is going to do another 10x, then why wouldn't you want your staking payouts to come in Titan X, which will be 10x later on down? Oh man, yeah. Like I really want to set myself up so that this is just taken care of.
Oh yeah, I get you.
I'm using you as a roadmap on how I want to set up my passive income. I really am.
I mean, even if you do 10K every 30 days, that'd be a great start.
Yeah. Bro, I'm looking for a blue collar salary. You give me a blue collar salary without having to work, my life is set.
Yep.
Like I'm not a greedy man. I got lots of stuff. I'm busy enough as it is. You give me a blue collar salary, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Who wouldn't be fine? That's amazing. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't panic. We got it.
No. That's why I distributed it all, because I'm like, I'm gonna panic.
Good. Yeah.
What else are you excited for right now? I mean, there's a lot. I feel like we got half a dozen projects that still aren't even out of launch phase.
Yeah, man, for real. Like every single project on the list of Titan X Hub in general, they're all alphas, man. Like literally, they're amazing.
Morpheus is still in the launch phase. Lotus is still in the launch phase. Well, Lotus is perpetually launching, but it's still in the initial phase where it's not necessarily a capped coin, but the cost of mining and the difficulty of mining are going to increase at such a rate that I think eventually it's going to be like a capped coin. So I would be, someone said it was already 30% more expensive to start Lotus miners today than on day one.
Dang, already?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, bro. It's going to get so expensive and so unprofitable.
I did this with one of my dummy wallets, bro. I had to do this one because I already know how people on the YouTube section are. They're like, "Oh, you're lying." Yeah, I put my money where my mouth is, so I had to do another batch. I think I did like $500 worth. Yeah, like this is $65,000. Like, okay, but now how much does it cost? Create Lotus miner.
This homeboy just said $65,000 is his dummy wallet. Is that what you just said? Bro. Good problems to have right there.
Okay, bro. I swear. But yeah, if it costs that much, that's 30% more. Damn.
Yeah. So because I think it was basically like at 30 30 days, 35 days, something like that. It almost is like you could probably think that by then mining may stop. So it could be really interesting to see where this thing goes. I mean, it's basically like TitanX on steroids, dude.
Yeah.
This thing is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, also, the 8-day payout for TitanX was just over $1 million. This one right now is just under $1 million.
Just under,
Like,
right? Yeah.
I think maybe now a little bit more because it's TitanX
78.
dipped. Yeah, but it was at like 800 and something, and it was like, bro, that's wild that Lotus is going to get almost as much as TitanX did off of its launch on its fucking first 8-day payout. That's nice numbers. Nice numbers. Someone said, what are our top 5? Maybe I won't say top 5 overall. I'll say top 5 opportunities. How about that?
Like it. What are your top 5?
Well, top 5 opportunities. Real quick off the top of my head. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Shit. Okay, that really does narrow it down. Okay.
Let's do top 5 from placement number 10 down.
Okay.
Them are like the most recent to have came out. Them are the opportunities right there.
Okay. I'm gonna surprise people, and I'm gonna say one that is not in a launch phase, and I'm gonna say it's the number 1 opportunity, I think. And that the number 1 opportunity I think right now in TitanX is farms, because of what ability that gives you in the system. Not only the abilities that it gives you, but what it does to the system itself. It adds to the foundation, it adds to the support. And then for you personally, it allows you the flexibility to get into other things or to have passive income. So farms, I think, is still, especially because of how early it is, a tremendous opportunity. Not that I think the percentages are going to, go into the tank, but I don't think 2 years from now you're going to see a 340% APR or APY on Dragon X and Hydra. Right. So now are the times. But study impermanent loss and know what that means and know what that, because it's really important, because if you don't, you could watch a swing, get emotional, make a move, and then realize you just cheated yourself into a loss for no reason whatsoever. Or put yourself into a loss for no reason because you just didn't understand what you're doing in terms of the ratios. So please understand that before you go into it. But once you do understand what you're getting into, farms, what an opportunity that is. So yeah, that's my number 1 opportunity. What's your number 1 opportunity? We'll go back.
I agree. That exact number 1 is mine too. Tink.
Okay.
I even said the price was going to go down to 88 cents to $1 and anywhere between 88 to $1.50, and it was going to bounce. It went to, what was it, $1.70 ish? Close enough.
I was trying to give you your shout out on your TA, and you're like, yeah, I made one yesterday that was pretty good. Bro, you've been spot on your TA for a long time now. And recently you've been like, nailing that shit. So
make me blush.
Shout out to you, sir. You guys need to follow him, and you need to subscribe to him on YouTube, part of the members only channel, because that TA he does, seriously, I catch it afterwards and we talk about it afterwards. Like, he'll show me something he did for his members only video, and I'll be like, bro, you nailed that so good.
Yeah, we're up like 4,000%, bro. Just trading. That's nice. 40x, boy.
Nice job. 4,000%. Nice job. Okay, number 2 opportunity might be Alien X.
Really? I did not expect that.
Maybe saying number 2 is a little up on the list because it's up 32% today. Maybe I would have said number 2 yesterday. But I definitely think it's up there in the opportunities because it got really faded right after the launch,
Yeah,
and
big
it looked
time.
identical to the beginning
Mhm.
of Inferno and the beginning of Volt. Bro, you're gonna fade a launch into sub 1-to-1 ratio. That has not worked out well in the past
You're
if
right,
you
actually.
made that move. So yeah, man, Alien X is one of my moves. It's a contrarian play. I like the team, and Chaos Chris is like you. That dude's all about TA. He's all about liquidity. I'm super excited actually to see where they take that. What about you? What's your number two?
My number 2 would actually be Element 280.
8 days left in that, I
Exactly.
think.
It's
8 days.
nice.
How many days left in mint? Jake was thinking there's going to be 7 days and 13
7.
hours left to mint.
Yeah.
That is it. And then no more NFTs ever. Did you
And this
see
in this early stage, that's a hell of an opportunity right there.
we went on stream yesterday, and when we started the stream, bro, that's not bad. Let me share that screen. We went on stream yesterday, and right when we started, it was just under 10 trillion. And then right as Jake dropped on or hopped on, this was yesterday, so 24 hours ago, it just crashed over to 10 trillion. 1 trillion in a day.
Dang.
Because we're closing out now. This is your last chance
Yeah.
to get these.
Yep.
Jake said he thought there was going to be a big rush at the end. And 1 trillion in a day.
I got 5 commons and 1 rare. How many do you have?
I don't. They're all commons. I think I have
Oh, they're all commons. Okay.
8. I think it was 8. I'm remembering now because I said it was 7, and someone in the chat was like, "You have 8. You can't read." I was like, "What?" Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna hold on to them things, man. I'm not selling them or doing anything.
I'm impressed by how the rewards seemingly keep going up.
Mm-hmm.
Like my rewards this week, which aren't completed yet, are already higher than last.
Nice.
Oh. What do you think? Is it? Did you take part in the Watsa NFT?
The what?
The Watsa NFT.
What's
It's on.
that?
It was on Pulse Chain. It's basically kind of like this. It's the idea like last man standing, last person with the NFT that hasn't crushed theirs gets all the rewards at the end. And
Oh.
like you get rewards, and as you sort of, I think you got rewards as you crushed them. But it was like there was a vesting period, and by the end, it was like the last NFTs were worth like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Dang.
So
Interesting. I didn't know that.
yeah, it'll be interesting. Talk to Kool-Aid about that one. He's very familiar with that.
Bet.
The last 100 billion comes out
Really?
November 24th.
I haven't checked the site in a minute. The Dune? I haven't checked it in a minute. I want to see it.
Hey, how funny is that? Like the fact that we don't check the supply releases anymore to like, oh god, like when's, because back then it was basically like you checked it all the time to be like, look, when do we start going to Valhalla? We're not there yet, but like when is it going to start to end?
Yeah.
And now we're in 5-0 territory, and we're like, I don't even look at it, whatever, we're fine.
I haven't checked it in a minute, and he updated the site. Apparently, I haven't. This is how long. This is how long it's been since I've gone into the website. Yeah, he updated the site. It's
When's
different now.
oh, I pulled up your Lotus. When I just lost my train of thought. There was a question there. What am I? Fuck was I gonna say? I don't know. Moving on. All right, number 3.
Yeah.
Number 3 opportunity. I'm very intrigued about ORX. and Ouroboros.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that's my third. I want to say my fourth for ORX. My third would be Lotus.
Yeah. I think I flipped them just because Lotus is already kind of a little bit established out of the gate, and ORX still
makes sense. It's a
hasn't
mystery,
minted,
man. There's a lot.
yeah, but we're right there. So I was going to say Lotus for number 4, and you're going to say Lotus 3 ORX 4.
Mm-hmm.
So you talk about Lotus, and I'll talk about ORX.
Okay, you go ahead.
Okay, let's bring up the page. ORX is still in its minting phase.
Yep.
And once it finishes minting ORX, then we begin the USDX phase. Once this whole thing is going, we're going to have a really solid lending protocol. This is set up so that you start a miner, and then you have, off the top of my head, I don't know, at least 30 days you have to wait before you can basically do like an early claim and then lose most of them.
Yep.
So we'll start to see some early claims here pretty soon.
Yeah,
and that'll move
days.
that price around. Yeah, so we'll finally start to see that price move around, and then you'll maybe get a little bit of a better idea on ROIs in the future. But it feels a little bit like TitanX, and whenever people are like starting to fade it and they don't get it, it's like, well, how many people didn't get TitanX in the very, very beginning?
Yeah,
and
a lot.
With ORX is going to be the main token of use in this system, and it has 100% buy and burn on the TitanX comes in on it. So 100% of all the TitanX that comes in to mint the ORX, that's used to burn it all off, and he's just holding it, and that'll come in the future. So like, you're telling me you have 100% buy and burn.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, 100% of what's used to mint the ORX burns it all off. People don't understand what this thing is. I keep trying to get like either Jake or Eric and the dev himself to do a stream so we can like really talk about this and get this out so people can understand
this
what
is really
it is.
Complex, man. That's the only reason why I haven't made a video about it, because I know for a fact some viewers are gonna be like, huh? And then that redemption rate video, whatever, for YouTube, I know that's just gonna plummet. People are just gonna exit out of that YouTube video.
Yeah, that's true. Well, once I stream with him, then we'll get the nitty-gritty and we'll find it all out. Because I've been talking to him and he does want to, and I think we're gonna get it done soon. Hopefully, I can get Jake and Eric to come on with him.
Yeah, that works.
But he's basically working on a couple last things, and then I think he's gonna come on and at least maybe voice docs and do it like Mike Dean. So I'm excited to find out. So it's an opportunity, and I would say it's an opportunity in the sense that, lottery ticket. Until you know what it is, it's a lottery ticket opportunity. Don't put a lot in it until you really understand what it is. It's going to be a liquid lending program. And if it's pulled off, it's going to be really, really good. I know the green screen's making me like a cyborg and shit half the time.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty badass.
So if this is done well, this is going to be really, really important for TitanX. It will allow people to take loans off their TitanX without actually technically losing it. So it's gonna be interesting. I really want to see where this goes. So that's an opportunity because I have a permanent contrarian investor in me. And that doesn't mean ape into something that people don't get or go into, but it means that, sometimes if people don't get things and it looks like they aren't figuring it out, a lot of times they do later,
Yeah.
All those people who faded next, now they're all on board. Don't they wish they didn't fade it a year ago? So I got vibes of like, I wonder if Ouroboros is this thing where like 6 months from now, people are like, oh, bro, why didn't I mint any? Like I could have minted some.
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. And the
So,
the fully mature date isn't like a year later or something like that.
I think it's 180 days is your full date.
No, no, I don't think so.
180
Because
days.
I'm looking
No?
at mine right now, and it says October 15th of next year, which is pretty much the full year.
Oh, it is a year. Okay. So
Okay.
a year for the full vesting, but after a month, at any point you can early claim where, it's sort of like the hydra miners. I mean,
Yeah.
if with the penalty you're in profit, that's on you. But anyone who early claimed hydra miners or hyper miners is probably pissed off now. Well, maybe not the hydra miners, but you will be eventually, because I think hydra is going to look exactly like the hyper chart.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Okay, Lotus, that's you.
What was the thing about again?
You're talking about them being an opportunity. I hit
Oh.
ORX and you talk about Lotus.
Oh yeah. I mean, for the most part, it's just pretty much how expensive it's gonna get. It's like in no time it went 30% already more expensive than day one. So of course, what another 8 days from now is gonna be way more, even more expensive to mine. And then majority of them are already staked too. Let's see. This is one of my dummy wallets. I did 1468 on this one for 42 days. And my payout, I think for the payout wise, for the most part, I'm pretty much going to ROI tomorrow. That's cool. 675. This went up $8,000 in like minutes. This is going to easily be over a mil.
I mean, if Titan X hadn't dropped, 15%, 20% over the last couple of days, that'd be right there. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it is a mill. That Titan X just hasn't pushed the price up there yet.
That is true, actually. I forgot all about Titan X even dropping. Yeah.
I mean, also, I'm super bullish on anything that gives me Titan X as a payout.
Who isn't? Yeah,
I mean,
that payout wise.
I like ETH. It's funny. Like 6 months ago, I wanted ETH.
Now, yeah, I agree. Yeah, that buy and burn balance is also 2.6 mil. We cannot let that fade away either. 2.3K. The next buy and burn. Definitely.
What's the frequency?
15 minutes, I think. I can't remember 100% sure which one it is. It doesn't say on here. Well, it says the last one was, yeah, 8 minutes.
Damn.
I can't remember if it was 15 minutes or something. Yeah, it was 8 minutes. Damn.
I can't read that from here. 8 minutes, 2,000 interval. Woo, buddy. Woo, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
That's aggressive.
That is actually really aggressive. I could have sworn it was 15 minutes. Huh. That's actually really good.
15 minutes for Friday and Saturday, someone said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it, buddy.
Appreciate you, man. Fox Mulder, appreciate you, man. You're always in these. What do you think about a DEX aggregator being developed for the ecosystem?
I feel like it wouldn't be a bad thing. What do you think?
I mean, yeah. I mean, what's the question here? If it's a quality DEX aggregator, how on earth is that a bad thing? So I guess the only question is, does someone make one and is it effective or not? So you come up with an effective DEX aggregator.
Would it benefit like to the max potential for Titan X?
Yeah, because the idea is you're going to be making more efficient routes. So if we use more efficient routes for Titan X, so if you make a DEX aggregator, especially like for our system, then like there's like I was listening to Eric talk about this, and he was like, there's an Ethereum Volt pairing. So at some point, some of the R bots could go through that, and that's not efficient for Titan X price appreciation. But with the DEX aggregator, it wouldn't use that because it doesn't work for us. And so it would aggregate around anything that's not beneficial to the system, and it routes that way. And then plus, it isn't using the Uniswap fee.
That
and
can
you
be
use
killer.
you use less of a fee, and then you use that to help burn off in the system, something like that.
Bossman actually said Morpheus team were talking about making a DEX aggregator. Huh.
They are. That's why he was asking. So yeah, I'm there's a DEX aggregator on Pulse Chain
Yes.
called PTS.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew there was one, but I can't remember the name.
Yeah, it's a really, really good one. I've used it a lot.
Oh.
And stuff. So like for Pulse Chain, if I use that one, and it doesn't, you can kind of check sometimes, but like if I was going to try and buy Pulse X, well, the most efficient route for Pulse X is always going to be off the actual Pulse X DEX.
Right.
But if I wanted to get, some more exotic Pulse Chain, coin, almost always, it will always be better on PTS. And by far, like percentage points better, the routing. And so, yeah, like I would do stuff like, I don't want to use the names, but go on to say a different Pulse Chain DEX, and I would like load it up, be like, okay, I want to use 1 million Pulse to buy it. And then I would go up on PTS and be like, all right, I'm going to use 1 million Pulse to buy it. Rapidly different outcomes. And I was like, oh, yeah, thank you, PTS. So,
I'm gonna have to dig deep into that one.
So if we accomplish that for here, then absolutely, let's get it. Yeah, that one. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Pi T, isn't it? Pi T?
I don't know. I've heard it said PTS, PDS, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that's how you do it.
Pi T's, bro, that's a horrible name for a project. Let me tell you, if nobody better be coming up with some lame names for Tie and X like that.
I know. I hope it's like some acronym, and I don't know.
Right?
Oh, that's funny. I'm actually surprised I don't have it on this computer. Let me see. I have it on this one. I'll pull it up for you. It's not quite Titan X, but it's on the subject. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, after November 8th, that thing goes down. That is crazy.
Here's your Pulse Chain DEX aggregator.
Oh, that one. Oh, so, I remember that symbol. Yeah.
So just looks like a a normal DEX. You put your contract in, same thing like always. But almost always you're going to get better routing through this. And again, like if you're going to try and buy incentive token with Pulse Chain, well, that's going to be better on the Pulse X server because they have the most liquidity. But for anything else, if it's something where there's a lot of liquidity split between 9mm and 9-inch, then this will pull some from each and give you the best routing on both and get you the best possible.
Well, in that case, let's build it. Well, them, not me, because I don't know shit about that. They need to build that then. I feel like that would be actually really beneficial then, if you put it that way. Right. Yeah. Huh.
All right. What's last one? What's your last opportunity below number 10 on the Titan X Hub?
Oh yeah, the last one.
Because we basically flopped. Well, I don't know if your ORX was even on your list. What was your number 4?
Because I had said Tink, Element,
and
Lotus.
Then, Lotus.
Yeah, Tink, Element, Lotus. So my 4th one, I definitely Legend X. There's a couple of reasons why. Well, one, the token price. And 2, if Element they have to correlate with each other. If Element 280 does good, like how we are predicting, and Legend X lists them, their NFTs in their market, it could benefit them big time.
I think that's the plan, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it would definitely be Legend X. And my last one, below 10, who would it be? I would say ORX.
Okay.
Just because of how mysterious it'd be, and just don't know what it could do. It's literally
'Cause
just an opportunity gainer.
It could be a hell of a lottery ticket.
Yeah, it's literally a lottery.
Unless
They're
you
already
understand
listed?
what liquid loans is and liquidity
Mm,
and all that. The lending protocol.
Ahmed
But
said that they were listed already on the marketplace. I did not know that. Yeah, they are. And they're about to list X Wars. Bro, Titan Legends is definitely a sleeper.
all right, there's your 5.
Dang.
I guess my 5th, as much as I really do like the Legend X token backed NFTs, I mean, because I'm in Element 280, and I love that idea, and I definitely have been taking part in Legend X. For an opportunity, since Morpheus is still in its initial mint phase, and Morpheus only has a 14-day mint, so I'll say Morpheus is my number 5.
Yeah, that's what I was debating, whether Morpheus or ORX. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. You ready?
What? Oh, that's cool.
Oh, we even had that. That was good.
That is so cool, yo. It adds a little bit of mystery and excitement.
I don't know. So yeah, 14 days for the total mint. We're already on the 5th day. So yeah, I think that's my number 5. I don't want to say everything because I haven't quite looked at the charts again, but most things in Titan X have done extremely well post
They've been
mint phase.
amazing. I'm proud of them.
So any dip in the mint phase has proven to be a very, very good time to do some market buying or a little extra minting. So Morpheus definitely my top 5, or in my number 5 in my top 5. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be winning any of the raffles on Morpheus.
Who has
You got
1,000
some
tickets?
no players. Did you see that? I got to bring it back up.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, bro. Hang on. I'm pretty sure some homeboy dropped almost 1 trillion tickets into it.
What?
Or 100 billion? I don't know what I'm saying. Hang on. Maybe I'm being dumb here. Yeah, he almost dropped 100 billion. Sorry. I'm getting crazy. Let me share the screen.
Damn.
Morpheus.
It'd be so not funny, but it would be crazy if he didn't win it. Or she. We're not sexist.
I would love it's funny, someone on one of my comments was like, you know what, screw that guy, he said he hopes whales don't win. And you're like, that's not, he was saying it would be neat if someone who wasn't a whale won. And boo hoo hoo, you're a whale and then someone's not cheering you. Take your whale money and make yourself happy. Come on.
You can't make everybody you can't meet everybody's expectations and get everybody happy. That's insane.
All right, so yeah, what was it, 100 million to get a ticket?
Yes.
$28 billion is number 10. It's 300 tickets, bro. Like, Omari's got almost 1,000 tickets to the top, 300 tickets. You know how many I got? 3 whole tickets, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah. But
92 billion. Holy crap.
well, look, they got 1.4 million in the buy and burn. We're only on day 5. There's in that raffle, $213,000 is getting split between 10 people.
Damn.
Bro.
Should have put all your tiny nights you just got right now to there.
I know, right? In 3 months, that remind me of that, and you're gonna be like, look at the legendary move you didn't make.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Morpheus is definitely one of my plays.
It's over $100,000. Damn.
I know, bro. That's a lot.
Some people just got too much money, bro.
Nah, bro, you ready?
Yeah.
It's straight. You know it's straight. Oh man. All right. So yeah, Morpheus day 5 out of a 14-day mint, and then it's capped, permanently deflationary. It's on top of Dragon X, which is capped and about to be hyper deflationary. They are launching on top of Morpheus. Bro, like this is like you have a chance to get in on Inferno before anything was announced. Like that's kind of what I feel like right now. We're not even out of the mint phase yet. Let's go. Like what is
I have to go get myself some more. Mint some more.
Yeah, and it's I mean, at this point I would wow. Yeah, minting is definitely the way to go right now. So it's slightly profitable right now. You take $1,100 to mint, and tomorrow you'll have $1,200 in Morpheus. Obviously, things change.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
A big sea of moving parts, but whenever it's still profitable in mint phase, even at the degraded ratios of how much you're going to get, that's bullish. That's fucking bullish. That means people are still going to enter that. More fills up into the buy and burn. More goes into that raffle. And as both of those keep increasing, it starts to generate FOMO of itself, which keeps it going. So that's awesome. That's what you want to see. But don't get me wrong. If there's a big dump after any cycle, people like me and Marco will be there, and Mr. AudiKing will be there to buy your future.
For sure. I know line. I will. Shoot.
I will buy your future.
Your past, present, and future if I have to.
Goo God just showed up. I already gave my pitch on Alien X, but I definitely talked about you, buddy. Gave him a little shout out. What we're at an hour. Holy shit, that went fast. We said we were gonna do 45 minutes.
I know, right? You know how we are. Right. We say 45 minutes. Hell no. Nah.
Yeah, pretty much. Who needs a time limit? What do you want to talk about?
For the most part, I think I'm good. I'm happy with what we talked about. We got one big topic to talk about, but that's going to be in the future.
Okay. We're just going to do that. How's Mrs.?
She's good. Yeah, she's really, really good.
She's digging the furniture?
Easy.
The cravings?
The furniture doesn't come in till December 3rd. Yeah.
Okay.
We had to get it shipped, custom made.
That's how poor I am. I've not bought new furniture to not know that you don't get it that day you buy it. Things to look forward to in life.
You see springs coming out of the chair.
Yeah, pretty much. I grew up, bro, with we had a fucking brown leather couch, right? Like it's the ugliest thing you could ever think of. It was white at first.
It was brown.
Yeah, right. It's fucked up. It's probably what goes from dark brown to light beige. with with like the cushion where you're like, is that the actual padding underneath? You're like, yep, it's ripping through. But we had a golden retriever, and she would always jump up on the armrest, and so within a year, it was just shredded.
Yep.
So our
I
couches
believe
were
it.
shredded. My mom was not going to buy a new couch as long as we had a dog. She's like,
I don't
that's
blame
a
her.
waste of money.
Yeah, it really is. With stuff like that, it's a waste of money.
She waited till I went to college before she bought new furniture. I was like, I see what's up. Can't have nice things while I'm here. Okay. Thanks. Appreciate that, Mom. Oh,
That's
man.
funny.
Yeah. So you were saying, I cut you off there. You're saying your wife's got some the crazy cravings going on.
Yeah.
You making 2 a.m. Haagen-Dazs runs?
Yes. My record is 4:40 in the morning.
Whoa, bro.
I know.
Do you have that moment where your first reaction is no? Oops, I can't say that.
Nah, not yet. But all the time, I'm always like, okay, I'll be right back. And hop on the car and dip. Luckily, we have the stores here like 3 minutes away. Yeah, it's literally just down the road, and I'm good to go.
What's has she worried you, or no? That's the wrong word. Has she weirded you out with like one of her cravings? Where she's like, I want
Not
this, and you're
yet.
like,
No,
that's
it's been simple stuff right now, like ice cream, chips, McDonald's, Subway, sushi, stuff
what
like
did she
that.
want at 4 a.m.?
Ice cream.
That's a dumb question. We knew it was
It
gonna be
has to
ice
be
cream.
Is it almond, whatever it is.
Whatever. That one.
That one.
Almond. What? Is it
Or
really almond Haagen-Dazs?
the cookie and the dough, cookie dough. Oh my!
Okay. Bro, there's something out here called malted moo shake. I've been
What?
bro, it tastes like a malted milkshake.
I want to try that now. Don't let my wife do it. Don't let my wife hear you, bro. Don't. I'll have to travel all the way over there and come back.
Bro, I took a taste of it. I turned into a fat man. I fucking ate the half gallon within a couple days. Like it was like I'm like looking around, going to the freezer, just spoon
Scoop, scoop.
10 a.m.
I can already see you doing that too.
I'm a child forever, dude. Oh my god.
We all are, honestly.
Swear. I need supervision to keep me from doing half the things that I do in life.
I believe it.
Don't do that. You're not eating ice cream at 10 a.m. Why? What? It's just one.
10 a.m., 10 p.m. It don't matter. I'm still gonna get a scoop or two.
I'll have cereal at 1 a.m. I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
Yeah, that thing hits, man. Cereal at 2 a.m. That is good. Fruit Loops.
Is she eating cereal right now? What's her favorite cereal? Is she eating like kid cereal?
It is Frosted Flakes.
I love it, dude. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think now this is all just a ploy to just eat the shittiest food there is, and you can't say anything because I'm pregnant. Like,
I said that
oh,
too.
it's cravings. Yes, no.
Some of my buddies said they were doing pickles with mayonnaise or something, like some cucumbers with mayonnaise. I was like, what?
Yeah, apparently we're ruining diets now.
That's too bad.
I love it. I love it. Well, awesome, man. Yeah, have fun when the new furniture comes in. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
Send you pictures.
We shall do this again soon.
Yeah, let's do it.
And I don't know, man. I feel like I'm gonna have to join your members list because your TA's been so fucking spot on.
You should. You're more than welcome to come along. I'll make you more than enough for ice cream.
All right, deal. Right there. I'm gonna buy it right there. And once I pay for ice cream, this is already a good deal.
Bet.
All right, man. Last words.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the community in general. Put in what you can afford to lose. You guys know the drill. Do your research. Click the like button, subscribe, comment. It helps the algorithm. Follow both of us on our channels. And we love you guys. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.